I just made over 11,000 grand in less than 10 minutes. And of course, if you miss out on any of the important detail that will be passed out right here, you will continue to lose money. But if you follow every single detail that we'll be explaining right here on this very setup, you will start making money starting right now. But first, let me quickly walk you through the chart. So right here we have a very beautiful GBP USD, a very beautiful USD pair. Right here is the OTC market, as you already know, and this is the 1 minute time frame, which means that every single candle right here is 1 minute. And of course, we are trading over a period of 5 minutes expiry right here, risking 6 grand, and of course the payout is also beautiful, 92%, guys. This is awesome. All right, so let's see how we can make a trade that can at least add something tangible to a balance of 250 grand. Okay, so first let's look at the trend. The trend, like they say, is your friend. Okay, looking at the trend, you will see that we used to have a strong downtrend, which means that the sellers were strong, right? We have some run here, we have some retracement here, we have some run here, and then all of a sudden, you know, the sellers fail to move, and the buyer steps in, and then they move the price and break this lower high swing, which means that power has changed. Okay, which means right here that the buyers are now strong. Now, that being said, we have to look at some pullback. Like I always say, the pullback is the opportunity. If we're having an uptrend, when seller steps in is the opportunity. We need to have price falling down to have a chance to enter. You are not entering the market when price is pumping. You have to wait for the price to cool down. That is where you look for chances to enter into the trade. So when we look at this level, we can see that on the very minor scale, what we're having is an uptrend, because this here is a high, this is a low, this is a lower high, this is a lower low, lower high, lower low. So this is a structure of a downtrend. What we can do right here is to draw a trend line, and then we have it on the resistance level. The reason is simple. We have to track how the sellers are doing. The reason why a lot of people lose money is because they don't pay any attention to what is going on in the chart. All right, they are moved by emotions, they are moved by sentiment, and you just enter trades because, you know, a lot of things are just happening, and that's not how to trade. You have to learn how to use the trend. You have to learn how to use everything that price action gives you. That is when you make clear decisions in the market. So if you want to stop losing money to the financial market, you have to learn how to draw beautiful trend lines like I have drawn here. So looking at this level, if you zoom in, what you will see is that we're having a minor downtrend, and I have tried my best to connect all the lower high swings together to form a trend line. Now, it is very simple. You have to wait until this trend become an invalid trend. And the only way for this trend to become an invalid trend is when price eventually closes above this very level, which will signal to us that the sellers have lost power and price should be moving in direction of the buyers. So right here in the market, we have had some breakout, but these breakouts are not what we want to see, right? So looking at this very level, you can see that price has closed above, but we had some rejections right here, which means that you have to stay away, because it simply means that the buyers are not strong yet. We have to have a very clear breakout, and we have to have a full body breakout without any form of rejections on the resistance side. Okay, that's what we are looking at. If we keep having rejections like this, we are simply going to wait for the price to drop back a little bit. We can now say that we can have some breakout, and then we can have some retest, which means price can fall back, and then we can be able to look for a way to trade right there. But we are not moving this trend line just yet. One of the reasons why you lose money is because you move your trend line anyhow. You don't do that. You have to learn how to place your trend lines, and you have to learn how to leave it the way it is. Even though we've had the price breaking above this level, that doesn't mean that we have to switch our trend line. You don't switch the trend line just yet. You have to wait until a new low is created before you think of closing or changing your trend lines. So we're having a very beautiful breakout again, but we have to also see if we can have some. Okay, the breakout is not a good one. We are having weaknesses and rejections on the upper side, which is not anything that we can trust. Okay, all right, what we do is that we wait for price to cool back a little bit, because now this is now serving as a very strong level in the market. You can see that this resistance level is becoming a very strong level that is pulling the price back. All right, we can see now that we're having some spikes. Immediately price touch level, we're having a strong rejection back, which means sellers are here, which is not supposed to be. But what will happen is that we have a few other ways we can trade. One is that we have to have price closing above this level very strongly, no rejection on the upper side, that we will trade. If we don't have that, we can wait for price to fall back, then we can use these recent support levels. We'll have some weaknesses, then we can trade in the upside. But if you have the breakout, very strong, no rejection on the upper side, we will be looking to consider a trade. Okay, let's see how this candle closes. Okay, perfect. I'm in on the trade. Now, the reason behind this trade will be unveiled to you at the end of the trade. You just have to wait for the next few minutes, less than 5 minutes, as you can see right here, and we will be showing you exactly what you need to put together that can help you to enter a trade like this and start making money from this type of strategy. One of the reasons why you lose money is because you are impatient. I've been here for quite a long time until I eventually had the chance to place the trade. You have to learn the same. You have to learn how to use patience as a very beautiful strategy that you can start using to make money. You have to sit in your hands and look for the best possible entry that you can find. Guys, look at this beautiful trade. Look at the precision. Look at how fast price is moving. Immediately we placed our trade. This is made possible through the help of price action, not some stupid indicators and some garbage robot. This is why I always tell you that you have to learn how price action works, and if you want to do that, you have to join our mentorship program. The link is pinned below in the comment section. Join us. I will show you how to spot these very beautiful setups and start making money starting right now. We also put together a lot of signals every single day using all of these high profitable setups every single day. Over 30 signals we give away right there in our Telegram channel. So be a part of our signals and start profiting right now. The link is also pinned below in the comment section. Join us, take those trades, and let us profit together. So right here, as you can see, guys, I just made over 11,000 grand in less than 10 minutes. And of course, if you miss out on any of the important detail that will be passed out right here, you will continue to lose money. But if you follow every single detail that we'll be explaining right here on this very setup, you will start making money starting right now. All right, so more important than the beautiful win is the why. Let me quickly walk you through why we took this trade so you can also learn and start profiting starting right now. First of all, guys, this right here is the GBP USD, the OTC market. This is the 1 minute time frame, as I've said earlier, and the trade was a perfect one. Look at how beautiful price starts to move. Immediately we took our trade. Now there is a secret behind this. This is what you are going to be finding out in the next few minutes. Now, looking at the trend, you would see that the trend was a very beautiful down one. All right, so price were falling down very strongly, and all of a sudden sellers couldn't do it anymore. They fell out and buyer steps in and the price starts to move up. Now, always you have to understand that when we are using price action to to evaluate the market and look for entry, you have to understand that each time we're having an uptrend, opportunities come when price starts to fall down, not when price is rising. So looking at the trend now, you see that on the lower scale, this is a period where the seller steps in and price starts to move up. And as I just said, those right there are the opportunities. Now, normally when we trade this very setup, what we do is that we try to identify the resistance level on the minor scale and we draw a trend line on it. So we did that very perfectly. We drew a very beautiful trend line, as you can see right here. If you want to start making money every single day consistently, you need to learn how to draw perfect trend lines like I have just drawn. And the only way to do that is to connect all of the highs together with the lower highs and make sure you don't miss out on any important detail. That being said, we needed to wait for a breakout out of the zone so that we can be able to get an entry. But if you look at the market, you will see that we were not having any form of breakout. The breakouts were not perfect ones. This right here was a breakout, but we had some rejections on the resistance level. That's not what we want. So price did not move. Okay, the price fell down again. We had the price moving up. We had some breakout, but price closed below until this very one happened. But this is not a good breakout in my opinion. All right, You may consider this a good breaker, but it is not. If you have placed your trade right on this very candle, you would have won, but this is against my strategy. This is not a breaker. So when I kept having these rejections, I had two ways that I wanted to trade the market. One, I want price to go up and reverse back, and then we can trust this very level for price to move up, because this right here is an obvious support level which buyers can use to move the price upside. All right, I also understand that price will also shine away from this very strong resistance level, which is looking like something is going on here. The price is always sharp. When price gets here, price reverse immediately. This is what we saw right here on this very candle. Now the technique is very simple. You just have to identify the level, draw your horizontal level, and once price closed above it, it is only logical that the next level will be tested. Okay, now if you look, you will see that I had some distance between this level and this level, so I took my trade right here, especially where this candle was a strong volume one, and together with the fact that the overall trend is an uptrend, I strongly believed that if this level got broken and price closed above, price has to skyrocket and a new high is going to be created right here. So this is exactly what the market is doing. Everything delivered, the price delivered exactly the way we wanted it to do. So we have just won this trade, and it is a very beautiful thing to watch. All right, so I hope you've learned something and you can apply. If you have any questions in regard to this very strategy or any trading concern you may have, drop them below in the comment section. We are very good at replying to those comments, so you can learn and start making money starting right now. If you find value in the very video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, turn the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our important live operations that will be coming up, and I will see you again on the next one. Until then, keep trading, keep working hard, and have a good day.